Hello investors, welcome again to Invest in Your Future. Today we're going to take a super interesting tour through the tips Dave Ramsey has for us to improve our finances and live a more prosperous life. Are you ready? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Dave Ramsey is an American personal finance expert, radio talk show host, author, and businessman. Undoubtedly, one of his most valuable teachings in the world is the one we will discover today, the 7 baby steps. He personally applied these concepts and became a preacher of the results. Step 1. Build an emergency savings fund. Ramsey is a proponent of the zero debt concept. If you are able to create this small emergency fund, it will help you solve unforeseen problems without going into debt. This step is very important if you do not normally save anything. This is something that happens to most people. It may take a while, but you must take the first step to begin your journey of financial transformation. It's not a saving system for a whim, it's a survival kit that will help you stay afloat when things go wrong without having to resort to borrowing. Step 2. Pay off all debts except your mortgage. Don't let debt become a way of life. Try to pay off all your debts and stop buying things you can't afford now. Ramsey suggests paying off debts with what he calls a debt snowball. This involves arranging your debts from smallest to largest and paying off the smallest first. When you're done, you move on to the next one, which will be a little bigger. The debts get smaller and smaller and your savings get bigger and bigger, like the snowball we're talking about. Say goodbye to credit cards, buy only what you can enjoy now instead of drowning in debt for months and months. You need to be patient with step number 2. It may take a few months before you can move on to step 3. You may also have to look for extra income, alternative jobs, or even sell things you don't need. The sooner you pay off your debts, the sooner you will begin to build your wealth. Step 3. Increase your emergency fund. Include in this fund the amount you might need to go without income for 3 or even 6 months. This additional savings will serve to increase your financial capacity after you've paid off your debts. In addition, building your emergency fund means being prepared to deal with problems and unpleasant surprises, such as getting your car fixed, dealing with health problems, or even losing your job. Remember, this money is not for whims or gifts. It's for dealing with complicated and unforeseen situations. The key is to overcome these problems without going back into debt, and that is what you get when you complete this third step. Step 4. Think about your retirement. Invest 15% of your income towards retirement. Debt is a thing of the past, so it's time to look to the future. When you reach retirement age, you can continue to work if you want to, but you are not required to. Each country has different regulations regarding retirement funds, but the important thing is that you invest in something that offers a risk-free return. Real estate is a safe investment, but ideally, you should learn as much as you can about investing before you decide. You may also want to seek professional advice. Step 5. Save for your children's education. If we've made it this far, we've paid off all but the mortgage and started saving for retirement. That's all well and good, but this 5th step leads us to consider creating a new savings fund. This time to pay for our children's college. We need to be able to put a fixed amount into this fund each month, even if it is a small amount. Our children's education is the most important asset we will leave them. It is the best investment we can make in their future. In addition, we'll be able to provide them with a quality education without going into debt. Step 6. Finance your mortgage as soon as possible. We're coming to the end. This is the penultimate step. Paying off your mortgage is the key to financial freedom. Being able to pay off your mortgage means saying goodbye to debt. Can you imagine a life without a mortgage? We're talking about a very big financial commitment, but it offers an incomparable reward. Try not to get into debt, don't buy property if you can't afford it, but if you already have a mortgage, the only solution is to pay it off as soon as possible. Step 7. Create wealth and share it with others. People without debt are the only ones capable of creating and building wealth. They have the privilege of being able to truly choose what they want to do and where they want to invest their time and resources. That's why this 7th step is the most fun. You can live your way without compromising your principles. Having money is great, but true happiness is in sharing. Think of others, not forgetting your family and children. People remember what you do for them, not what you say or think. Don't forget that generosity is priceless. Follow all these steps one by one, and before you know it, you'll be a millionaire. If you like this video, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss new videos. Until next time, investors.